Good morning. Welcome to Sojourner Vision. This is Russell. It is Friday, folks. Here we are finally there. So we've got a shoulder workout today. This is week 10 and the last workout or weight workout for week 3 of the strength phase. And again, I said week 10, but that's week 10 of our cycle and week 3 of our strength phase. And this is shoulder day, like I said, and we've got a main lift of Arnold Press at 4 sets of 6. Then we've got cable lateral raises, and then we have dumbbell front raises, and then we have our band work, internal rotations, external rotations, and we have the shoulder stretch there at the end, our PT work. So both the band work and the lateral and the shoulder stretch is PT work. Got my shoulders last it'll be 3 years in June, I guess. Nothing traumatic. I went on a flight, and I guess because I work at a desk, so I probably sit hunched over quite a bit of the day. And then we went on a 10-hour flight to Germany, and sitting in the seat, I probably sat there like this because, I'm always concerned about whether I'm going to bother the person next to me, so I didn't want to intrude on their space. So I'm shoulders hunched forward. Got to Germany, and I was good. We were there for a couple weeks. Then we came back and 10-hour flight. When I got home, went to bed, got up the next morning, and both my shoulders, I couldn't even reach up to the cabinet. So something happened for all that sitting with my arms hunched forward that caused my shoulders pain. And anyway, I've been rehabbing them ever since. And believe it or not, it's almost year 3. This June will be year 3. So it's been 2.5 years, and they're finally getting better, and lost a lot of strength because of it. Impeded me in bench, any upper body work. It's even squats. I could not get my arms back behind. I had to force myself, and I was constantly in pain. Pain's almost gone. Still something there, a little bit of impingement. But that to say that Arnold Press, we're going to lower weight. I'm going to make sure I do them right, and want to make sure to nail them and not just stick weight on there, because I'm getting to where I can lift the weight, but I want to make sure I get my arms straight in front and do a good rotation when I do the Arnold Press. So I'm going to start with the 25s, I think. And anyway, so we're doing all this band work and PT work, and these shoulder stretches are definitely helping out. So anyway, this intro is getting a little long. We need to get to the workout so we can get outside and get a walk done. Then we'll come back and chat, and doing all this stuff so I can meet age with grace, want to make sure and get older and be able to play with my grandkids. So don't want to be decrepit and not be able to do the things, So anyway, let's do this, folks. Let's meet age with grace. Let's do it.
All right, so here we go. I use the hyperlapse for my outro. So here we go. We have to record this. I'm working on it in the office right now, trying to get it ready to upload, and let's talk about the workout. So the workout went well. I was happy about the Arnold Press because I started with the 25s, as I said in the intro, that I was trying to be deliberate about coming up and making sure I get good rotation, and I come all the way down and in front of my chest. So I started with the 25s, and I was happy I was able to increase 5 pounds for each set and end at the 40s. So I did 25 30s and 4 to 35s and then 40s. And I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. So I was pretty happy about that. And went on to we did the lateral raises with the cable machine, which was a lot harder. That cable machine, that's an old machine, and it's got a plastic slide, and that plastic slide gets sticky. So I used a 3-pound weight of all things. And normally I use a 10-pound dumbbell, so it was probably pretty close to the same weight when you consider the friction, but I counted it as 3 pounds since that's what I put on. So anyway, that went well. Everything else went well. The stretches were great. I'm doing the PT, and the PT is really important to get done. So, and because, been 2.5 years and my shoulders have been having the pain, and it's getting better now, and these stretches are really helping. That last stretch that I do with the pole, that one there is really helping. I mean, this is the 4th week I think I've done this, and every week it seems to be getting better, so getting better and better. So we are going to, we went on the walk, and it was, the breeze made it was like cutting. It cut you because it was so cold and so much moisture in the air. It was a cold breeze cutting. Anyway, I walked a little bit less so I could cut down the time a little bit. I walked 2.43 miles instead of my 2.8. So I cut out about a half a mile. So it didn't cut a lot of time out, but I need to get back and get stuff done so I can get work started and all that good stuff. So anyway, we are done with the walk and done with Friday's workout. So it's in the books. We will let you go for the weekend, and you guys get out there and get some longevity training in so you can meet age with grace. So we'll let you go. You guys have a great weekend. Take care and be safe. See ya.